This is verse 37 of the 12th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has been responding to the Pharisees who've been making outrageous charges against him, and noting in that connection that the words that people speak are those upon which they will be evaluated. Every idle word, Jesus says, is going to be brought under scrutiny, and in that connection, expanding really on that, he makes this comment, verse 37, ek. This is preposition, means out of, postpositive gar, so for out of, with the genitive here, ton logon, out of the words. The word rhema was used in the preceding verse to suggest words that might be just idle words spoken. Logos carries a little more freight, but in some ways what Jesus is doing in the transition between these two verses is making it clear that even the idle words are taken seriously, that there's a prohibition against taking the Lord's name in vain. Well, that by definition means using it thoughtlessly, using it without any particular reflection as to the significance of the name that's being used. And in some ways the same idea is being raised here. So out of the word, su, this is singular, each person is going to be held accountable for their own particular words. So this is the second person singular genitive pronoun. So out of the words of you, dikai these, from dikaio, related to dikaiosune, which means righteous. Dikaio means to make righteous. And out of that is the idea of being justified or acquitted. The notion is out of your words you will be justified, acquitted. Your words matter, and in this case this word is the second person singular, future, passive, indicative. Out of your words you will be justified. And then in parallel to it, kai, connective, ek, tone, logon, su, exactly the same construction. Out of the words of you, katadikaste se. This is from katadikadzo. It's a related word. The dikadzo is related to a verb diknumi, which means to reveal, to indicate, to show something. In this case, your words are going to show something. The kata means down, and so sort of revealing the true character of a person in a downward direction, and thus from that is derived the idea of being condemned or found guilty. So your words matter. I can imagine in the situation of judgment, God simply plays back all the words that we've spoken throughout our lifetime, indicating not only our thorough knowledge of the things of which we're speaking, but our awareness of the moral content of them. Evaluates a person's life based on their own words. That's kind of the idea here. If there's not been forgiveness provided by the means of atonement, then that becomes the basis, apparently according to Jesus, upon which a person's life would be evaluated.